Hi, welcome to Acting Career Expert Studio, formerly Dan Warner Media. It's the same channel, the same great information. I'm just changing my branding a little bit. I still have my website, danwarnermedia.com. You can visit that for all kinds of tips and tutorials and excellent information on everything acting. I do personal coaching, I do private coaching for auditions on tape, that kind of thing. And I also have a fantastic introduction to an agent letter. If you're looking for an agent, it is a fantastic letter that will get you noticed and get a response from agents and managers to hook you up to get a meeting to possibly get a new agent or manager or any sort of representation you are looking for. Let's get to the subject today. The subject today is, it's more of a question. Are your auditions worth money? Are they worth anything? You know, I get a lot of coaching clients that say, Dan, I'm getting a lot of auditions and I don't hear anything back. I'm not getting callbacks, or I'll get a callback here and there and then I just don't hear anything. First of all, let me say, if you're getting auditions, that's a big win in and of itself. Because of the pandemic, because everything has gone to auditions on tape, self-submissions, the casting directors are seeing many more, or are accepting many more submissions for their projects. And so just to get an audition is a big win. And you have another opportunity to be in front of a casting director, maybe be seen by a director or producer if it's a commercial, an ad agency or production company. So that's a big win in and of itself. And I try to tell clients that, just because you're not hearing back, it doesn't mean that things are bad. Those are big wins. Those are big steps. There's a lot of people who are not getting auditions. I talk about that on my website on danwarnermedia.com. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention about that is, changing the name to Acting Career Expert Studio. What it falls in line with is me sharing 20 plus years of experience and helping flatten the learning curve for actors who are just starting out or who want to be actors. There's a lot of questions out there that classes can't answer, that you can't find the answers anywhere. And the problem is, if you go out on the internet, if you go on YouTube and you go to these other places, you have to be very careful about who you listen to. There's people out there giving you information and they've been doing it only a few years and they're trying to give you expert information. I'm going to give you 20 years of full-time actor expert information. So I circled back around to my new name. But let's get back to, are your auditions worth anything? And I would say, yeah, they're worth something. And here's my attitude, because I'm not different than a lot of actors as far as I audition and I send them out into the world. I send them off. I EchoCast and Casting Frontier and casting networks. There's all kinds of sites that you put your audition on tape. You light it, you make your sound right, you got everything right, you do all the right things, and you send it off and you don't hear anything. Man, it's frustrating. Here's what gets me through. I believe that your auditions are worth money, and here's how. Let's say, for example, you go and you submit 20 auditions. Now that seems like a lot, 20 auditions. You would think of 20 auditions, you'd get 1 or 2 callbacks, and you'd maybe book 1 job out of 20. Some people submit 5 auditions, 6, 7, 8 auditions. They don't hear anything. They get discouraged. What about 20 auditions? What if you submitted 20 and you didn't hear anything? Then what? Well, what if you submitted 20 auditions and then you booked 1 job? Now, let's talk about commercials. You booked 1 job. A commercial, you can make easily $7, $8, $10, $15, $20, $30,000 on a national commercial. So let's say, for example, you auditioned for 20 commercials. You finally, after, and if you're auditioning once a week, that's 6 months, man. You've auditioned for 6 months and nothing. But you auditioned for 6 months, you sent in a tape once a week for 6 months, 20 auditions or so. You book a spot, you book a commercial, and you get paid, let's say $10,000. It'll probably be more than that, but let's say it's only $10,000. If you divide 20, let me do the math, into 10,000, that's $500. $500 for each audition that you submitted. I'm going to say that again. You submit 20 auditions, you book one job, pays you 10 grand. If you divide that over the 20 auditions, that was $500 per audition. How excited would you be to wake up and get that email saying, hey, I've got an audition, and you send it off and nothing happens, but you go, hey, that's okay. I just made $500. 500 bucks? Fine. Pretty good for one audition. Now, let's say it takes you a year to get 20 auditions. You're still making 500 bucks every time you audition. Now, let's say you're getting more auditions. Let's go even further with this. Let's say it takes you 40 auditions to get one job. 40 auditions, one job. Quick math, that's $250 per audition. Would you be excited to go to an audition if you knew, get it or not get it, you were going to make 250 bucks? I've been doing this a long time. I'd be pretty damn excited to make $250 every time I went on an audition, whether I got it or not. And then when you do, you go, okay, divide that up and off we go. Listen, this is an exceedingly difficult business. It's very competitive, and damn it, it's frustrating and it's hard. And I get a lot of people say, I'm auditioning. It's nothing is happening. And it's been 2-3 months. I've not heard anything. It's maddening. But if you have that philosophy where you just continue to crank out good work, really important, crank out good work, watch all my videos, go to my website, danwarnermedia.com. I've got tons of great information there. I've got tons of great information here. Apply that to all your auditions. Good things will happen. Good things will happen. Listen, I'm not going to beat a dead horse here. You get the idea. That's the philosophy that's helped me through, knowing that I'm getting paid regardless of whether I book it or not. I'm just going to continue to do what I love and to crank out good auditions, hone my craft, give them good stuff, and just be positive and go do something nice for someone. And I think it's all going to work out. That's what I think. If you like this video, hit the like button, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, then you should move to Malaysia, because that's not a, Malaysia is actually a very nice place. I've been doing some research on that. So move somewhere else. Move to Bakersfield if you haven't subscribed to my channel. If you have any questions or comments about anything I've told you, put them down there in the questions and comments section. That's it, man, and thank you for watching the Acting Career Expert Studios first name change YouTube video. You guys are great. I'll see you next week on another episode of Happy Days. Okay. Oh my God. Happy Days. Yeah. I think I'm the Fonz.